Welcome back to the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Daniel Hood Roofing. Storms, more storms, wind damage, hail damage, fallen tree damage. If East Tennessee's summer from hell has left you in need of a new roof, call Daniel Hood Roofing today. All their roofs are guaranteed. It's warranted. So if anything happens, they will be there to fix it. And they'll battle your insurance company for you. They kind of enjoy that. DanielHoodRoofing.com. Reach out to them today. All right. We used to say that in a given 10-year period, Tennessee, back when it was a 12-team league and 2 divisions, we used to say Tennessee be in the SEC title game 3 or 4 times, and then win a couple of championships a year. That was a divisional system. Now the divisions are gone. You don't have to be better than just 4 or 5 teams. You got to be better than all but one other team to get into it. It used to be a 12-team league. Well, it used to be 10. Now it's going to be 16, and the 2 you added aren't exactly, cream puffs, Texas and Oklahoma. So my question is, what is the expectation level, Chuck, going forward? How many trips to Atlanta, how many titles in a decade should be the goal for Tennessee moving forward? What is the acceptable goal?
I kept it close to kind of what you just said, which is what I had before. I think four appearances in the SEC championship game. That means you're in the top 2, 4 times out of 10, and 2 titles.
So half the decade.
Well, 40%.
You were supposed to be one of the 2 top teams in the 16-team SEC.
That's what I'm aiming for.
All right, that's tough. What do you got? I agree.
I think none of it matters anymore because there's a 12-team playoff.
That's not good for the.
This is about to become. I know. This is about to become college. This is about to become college basketball, where it's nice when you win a title. It's nice when you win the tournament. But at the end of the day, make the playoff, make a run to the playoff. Would you like to win one in 10 years? Yes, you would like to win one in 10 years.
Fans aren't going to go for that. You know that.
You really think in football people are still going to care? Won't be like basketball about conference titles?
I think people still get mad when you don't win a conference title. Yes, they want both. I don't think it's, to me, I don't think it's, well, we didn't win the conference. I'll give you an example.
But we made the Elite Eight, right?
Well, that would cancel it out. But if you don't make the Elite Eight, they're going to be mad you don't win the conference. I mean, I go back, there are still people that look at, well, Rick Barnes won the SEC. He split it with Bruce. So I don't know. I get that a lot. I don't know. I think that they still want. Well, what's your expectation? You've now said that this topic doesn't matter.
No. I'm not saying the topic doesn't matter. I'm saying that it won't matter as much.
We're going to be doing some radio soon together, and I'm going to do this to you.
No, totally understand. I think making the Final Four is the most important thing there. And if you can win a conference title one in 10 years is all that matters. But as long as you make the playoff those other years, a lot of them.
How many trips to Atlanta? How many trips to Atlanta and how many titles is acceptable?
4 to me is a lot, man. There's a lot of competition in this league. I mean, I'm in the 2 or 3 range. Honestly, maybe 3 appearances and you cash in, once or twice. I think that's realistic. You're talking about 16 teams.
Yeah.
And until I see Georgia come back to the pack, Alabama come back to the pack, or you catch up with them in recruiting, then I can change my opinion on that.
How many times has it not been Alabama and Georgia the last few years that have been the top 2 in the league?
LSU.
I mean, you had LSU make the run with
1 year.
Burrow. Yeah. But it's pretty much been Alabama and Georgia.
There you go.
So you're saying that you need to pass Alabama and Georgia on a regular basis?
Yes. Well, I'm saying you got to. It could be you and Georgia. Yeah,
want
to. That's what.
No, I'm saying expectation.
Want to and expectations. I think you need to win 2. I want 2.
Not for Chuck.
I want 2 SEC titles in 10 years. I think that's realistic.
Well, I'm not trying to. You okay? Yeah. All right.
But I think that. What does Danny White want? I mean, it comes back to that too. Yeah, money.
Money. He doesn't care. He wants to sell tickets.
He laid out the championships, the expectation. Yeah. But it's different now, maybe, with the 62.
I think he wants money. He schedules like he wants money.
Send now.
Let's see. Well, that's interesting. I just think it's going to be tougher for anybody to win the league because, again, to get to the championship game in the old way, you just had to be better than 5 other teams. When Tennessee was doing it in Florida, you had to be better than 5 other teams. Now you got to be better than 14 other teams.
Well, I mean,
that is a difference. That is a huge difference.
And the tiebreakers have to work in your favor because there are probably going to be a lot of 6-2 teams, things like that you have to bring into the equation as well.
you lay out of this. You already said the topic. All right. All right, very good. When we come back, all this expansion talk, let's bring it closer to home. If the Big Ten offered Tennessee crazy money, obscene money, would Tennessee be any different than anybody else who's been leaving their leagues? We'll discuss that next. Come on back on the Sports Switch.